like before I used to just, whatever. But I hit that part where I was like what? I think I was 20 years old or like 21. I OD'd 3 times, and I had to come back hard for my son. I never gave up. I never give up. Never give up.
This is a Dogs Train Home podcast, stories of second chances, one person and one dog at a time. And I'm your host, Vix Little. Hi, Robert.
Yeah,
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Now, how was morning drop off? I know that you've got a little one. I've got a little one too. Did morning drop off go well?
Yeah, the it was pretty good. I didn't even have to really argue with anything. You guys helped me out like really good with the letter too. Like I know that I did all the hours. It all helped me out, and I just still have to just finish one more requirement, and then I'm good.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, how did morning drop off go with your son?
Oh, morning drop off. I thought you meant like how the ball go with the court. My bad. But
No.
yes, but the drop off was cool. It was nice with my son. Um, I recently haven't been able to do it this week, but last week I did. So it was awesome. It was nice. I like starting school with him. It's amazing.
I know I
Yeah.
do morning drop off. It's a nice place to be. But that's really good because now I'm going to bounce back over to what you were originally talking about. How did that go? So did you have to drop the paperwork off this morning?
I had dropped it off, I believe on this past Monday. It was this past Monday. I actually dropped off all my paperwork. Um, the only thing I have left of my requirement is to do my traffic school, but everything was spot on. They even called Isaac. He gave him the rundown. They were okay with it. They approved it. So I thank you guys a lot too for helping me complete my 40 hours, and it was amazing. I liked it.
Great. I'm glad we could help. Like that's literally what we're here for. Obviously we're re-entry, but when Isaac came to us and was like, "Hey, um, can we handle this?" I was like, "Yes." Like, yes, we're here for re-entry, but we are
Yeah.
also here for before that can even happen. So I'm really glad that you've got Isaac as a mentor because he's great. But
Yeah.
let's jump in at the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning. Can you share a little bit about what led up to the point where you had to do community service? What happened?
Okay. Well, what mainly happened was I was actually just another day at work, casually coming home. It was probably about like 8, 9 in that night, but I had a long day. I had really had a long day. I was working moving a moving company at that time. I was working in San Diego, so I had about an hour and a half drive back home. And on my way home, there was a guy on a motorcycle who was just, I don't know, he got mad and was driving fast. And as I was just going down my way, he decided to, I guess, pick on me or something. And he got next to me, started yelling at me. And I'm like, hey, like, leave me alone. Like, and I'm trying to just, I switch lanes, go away. He comes back behind me, and I see him really close on my bumper. And we're in traffic. We're in traffic. I'm just slowing down, moving whatever. This guy gets mad and he's revving his bike at me, and then he hits me in the back of my car. And then I'm like, whoa. I'm like, dude. And then he comes up to the side of me and he's telling me, dude, what the heck, man? You cut me off, da da da. And I'm like, I'm in the same lane that I've been in for the past 30 minutes. I was in the middle lane. There's no way I'm gonna cut off. When he did all that, then moved out the way, tried to keep going. He caught back up to me again. He smacked my mirror off, and when he kicked it off, he actually kicked it. But when he kicked it off, he broke the whole thing off, and then he lost balance, and he hit into my car. And when
Oh,
he hit into my car, he hit my front tire, and then his bike, the tire with tire, it's gonna get a
yeah.
lot of friction, and it put him over the car a little bit with the bike. But I slowed down, and when I slowed down, he just went in front, and I guess the bike had landed on his leg, and when he had like, he kind of like skirted, I went around to get away like from him. And when I
Yeah.
went around and to pull over, I guess it was his wife in a truck a little ways back, and she came up and hit me from the back. Boom. And then I was like, "Oh my god," and I got scared. I didn't know what to do because I've been seeing a lot of videos of in San Diego or LA where people with bikes and cars go, they ransack people off to the side of the road, or they push them off to the side, and then they'll rob them, they'll hurt them. You know,
Yeah.
there's
Now
things
there's a
there's
second vehicle that you didn't know about suddenly getting involved.
yeah, and then that's where it spooked me. And then so when I guess I was supposed to call. I That's one thing I forgot because I was so much in like distress, you know, a little bit. I just went home. And I went home and I kind of freaked out. I laid my head down to rest and I fell asleep. I woke up in the morning and then I like I just had a lot of stuff to do. I kind of forgot, you know, and that's where I messed up. I messed up. I know I did. I should have called, but you know, I felt so weird. Like I just had so much going on, and so I ended up getting in contact with the DA, and he ended up calling me back, and then he said that there was a report made, and then that I would have to go in. I think it was like what, like 3 4 months after the whole thing got processed, and then so then I did. I went in. I didn't run, you know. I didn't do any of that. I went in there and let me take this off because I'm getting hot. But anyways, yeah. So I went in there, did the whole process. They they gave me two other deals before I took the last deal, and they were trying to get me with like formary probation. At first, it was like a felony charge with all these other requirements, and then I was like, it's my first time ever getting in trouble. So I told him, I said, how is this that it's my first time getting in trouble? You guys are not, you know, listening to my story. You guys are just going off of what him and his wife say. I provided you guys with pictures, with statement, with all this, and no one's working with me. So
Yeah.
then they just were like, "Oh, well, it's kind of like you were showing no remorse for a human being." So basically, they told me I have to take a plea or else I'm gonna get 2 years. And I was just like, okay, well, what's the last deal? They gave me a non-informant probation, which is a year of no contact with a probation officer. Then they gave me 8 hours traffic school, 8 hours anger management, and they gave me 40 hours of community service, and which I happened to do two of those within 3 months. And so now I'm on to my last one for
Yeah.
my last month. And I'm almost off probation too. I'm off next month.
Right.
So that's a good thing.
That's great. And then
Yeah.
what happens after that? Will you have anything on your record? Is this gonna hinder you moving forward?
Yeah, I have apparently I have 2 points on my record because of that, but I can get it expunged after I do all my requirements and I pay my fine. And which that's one thing that Isaac was talking about with me too, because he's gonna help me out. He's a really great friend, really great person. You guys are all great people. I even talked to Jones,
Yeah,
right?
Melvin, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy right there. I talked to him too on the phone. We're building the
Great.
trampoline with Isaac. Yeah,
Y
you guys got a
that's
wonderful
our
team.
trainer, that's our head trainer, yeah. He's
Yeah, you
great.
guys got a wonderful team. You guys
Thank
got a good team. You guys are very supportive. That's one thing that kind of helped me too, is because I was kind of going through a hardship, like uh with my son's mom. So
you.
like Isaac kind of helps me like keep cool.
Yeah,
So it's really nice.
yeah, he's great with that. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that, but I'm it's it's great that this has led you to him because this is what you need because these
Yeah.
things come up in your life and then it's compacted by things like the issues you're going through with your personal life. And I know you've I hope you don't mind me disclosing this, but I know you've got other issues what you've disclosed to me with your son. He's got Down syndrome. So that's that in itself is just so difficult to deal with.
Yeah. And
It's
his
this.
what's crazy about his is he doesn't show it, you know? He don't express it. He's just more very emotional. Like so when I deal with the dogs too, like that's what they see my energy. So
Yeah.
I can't be sad. I can't be, you know, in a type of way where they're gonna, oh, you know, he's kind of vulnerable. No, you know, we could bark at him. We could. I've learned to like not only like not really mask, it's more like I know how to put things in and what is it? Like carp um
Oh, compartmentalize.
departmentalize, yeah, like the situate everything and put feelings here when it needs to be here, put the duties here when I need to have it here. Like it's helped me focus more, like as a
Yeah,
person to like really look over the view of everything that's a distraction or like something that could mess with me
yeah.
to help me keep progressing and to just know like it's always about how you feel inside. You got to keep going no matter what, but it's about what really gets brought out to you and from your heart. You know, it's you can't ignore it.
That's right. Because working with the dogs is working with energy, basically.
It is. It's a lot of energy. There's so many dogs. There's so many different energies. They all need. They're like kids too. They're like people. You know, we all need something. We all need something to help
Yeah.
each other, and that's what we can do. We can sit
I've
there.
I've always said that dogs are like kids because
Yeah, that's
they're
exact.
full of
Me and Isaac.
energy.
Yeah, it's so funny because me and Isaac sit there and we talk about that, and then we're like sitting there cleaning, walking the dogs, all this stuff, and it's always about like because we literally forget what we do sometimes, like or what we got going on, and we're simply just talking about the dogs, or
Yeah.
we're walking, training, like it's awesome, it's cool.
That's great. What would you say, like looking back, what do you feel that the incident has, have you learned most about yourself from going through the incident to where you are now?
Well, one thing I did learn was to never be scared to call and report something. That's for sure. Also, it's always good to, you know, just make sure everybody's okay. Like make sure everybody's okay. Make sure like everybody like I'm on top of myself and my family in general because I got a big heart. I do. So when I went through that, it kind of like messed with me because I wasn't like I never really pictured myself of doing anything like that, and the fact that they painted me kind of as a monster was like it's really eye opening because I'm like, you know, they could do whatever they want. They can picture, say, think, and do whatever they want because they're in a courtroom. They got higher things than me,
Yeah.
and to me, I'm just somebody else.
So
They see,
now you know you need to be very careful with what
yeah,
you say and how you
and
present yourself.
that's exactly what I do. Like I'm like, you know what? Now I realize like everything you do has a reaction, a type of, you know, outlook from somebody else. You know, they always they don't see what you see. You see what you see, but they don't really know what you're doing until they ask, you know? And that's where I felt it kind of messed with me was because they didn't really ask, you know? So I felt like I didn't even have a say. I felt like I just had to roll with it all and take it. But
Yeah.
I'm not complaining because look how much it changed me.
Yeah.
Like I even went through the anger management courses. It helped me calm down so much. It really did.
They they always say we are exactly where we're meant to be.
Yep. That's
Some
exactly what it is.
yeah, be
I
that.
pray to God. I've been reading the Bible more. I do my daily scriptures, my verses.
Now you're
Like
talking like Melvin.
I'm serious, like really, like I'm on that. You know, we were talking about that too, and then like how me and my son, like we always used to love to go to church. He's go to Sunday school all the time. He goes to two of them actually now.
Great.
So I'm blessed. You know, I'm blessed that things really turned around.
Yeah, I love that for you. And going back to Isaac, what would you say with Isaac has like with Isaac been mentoring you through like this whole process? What's the one piece of guidance or advice from him that has really stuck with you? And how do you plan to put that into practice?
One thing that one thing that's always stuck with me that he's always told me was, you know, like to always like not stress over the little things or the big things. It's always just focus on what you're doing in front of you. N
I love
Never
that.
look behind you because the past is already past you. You gotta remember
Yeah,
to look in front of you because that's why there's windshields in the front of our car. So
yeah.
we make sure we're looking to the future, but even though we could still feel, look, and see the past, it's nothing as great as what's coming up in front of us. And those are always bigger, like, wishes or blessings that come, like and he's taught me how to keep a lot of it, like, very more, like, productive and more of, like, on a schedule. Like, he's helped me out, like, be more punctual about things, like, to make sure I don't forget, you know what I mean? Because I was a very forgetful person, and he's like, "No, like, you know we're gonna do this today, we're gonna do that today, boom, boom, boom." I kinda got on a schedule with him to where I know, like, when I go in there now, I'm like, "Hey," I go say hi to all the dogs, say hi to everybody. I go in there, I clean the poop, we wash them down, we feed them, and then I'm like, "Boom, okay, after all that, time to have fun, time to go walk, time to go train, time to go to the park, do a couple videos." Like, it's really awesome,
I
and
like thank you for doing those videos for us. That's been
oh, yeah, 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 I tell him too, I'm like, "Yeah," I'm like, "You wanna go to the park today, do some videos?" He's
Yeah,
like, "Yeah," he's like, "Let's go." So, like,
we need our
we
social media, definitely.
yeah,
They
so I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "Let's do it," and he
yeah.
like, he even told me, he goes, "When you're done with this, you could always still come if you want, or, you don't have to." I told him, I'm like, "Man, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come because this is
That's
cool. I
so
like this."
right, Isaac. You know that's how we ended up starting this whole nonprofit and meeting. Is he trained? You can't see him actually. Hang on. He trained my big dog here, Eli. That's him.
Oh, yeah, he was talking about Eli.
Eli loves Eli. And he told
Yeah.
me when after I went to pick him up, he was like, stay in contact. You can stay in contact with me. And that's how we became friends. And then I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I'd love to like help do something for the dogs. And he was like, I'd love to help like with re-entry, people coming home, they haven't got the guidance. So that's how we actually started with him saying, you can still hang with me basically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know,
He's like,
we were talking about it, and I told him, I was like, "Hey, man," I go, "I think I might start training these dogs when I get some at home and everything, you know, start doing a little something here."
I love that.
Or no.
That
I
that that was gonna be one of my questions as well, like, now you've been through all this, where are you seeing your life? What has this changed what you want out of career, or how's it affecting you with your challenges at home, that type of thing?
it oh, well, it's definitely put me on to wanting to make bigger and better decisions in my life, and one thing I really wanna do is I would just really wanna get on that ball so I can get my own, like, spot again, and then who knows, maybe I could start small and train some dogs because I'm very patient. I love dogs, and I just never been able to have my own because, just certain things with family, and then I'm always here and there sometimes. But when I get my own place, I'm still thinking about doing some training with some dogs. I mean, I'm even thinking about going back to like a college, trying to get something of like a business license or
Yeah,
something, or even like a contractor's license, because I'm really good with that stuff
yeah,
too. And like even with that, I can build another shelter, or I can even do something else to help dogs or somebody in
alongside
general.
with Isaac, he could I mean, he
That's
can
what,
teach you
yeah.
he knows.
And I was helping him the other day when we were fixing the cages. So like I kind of know how we can build the cages. So I'm like, oh, like there we go. We're
Yeah,
in the mix.
yeah,
And he's like, yeah, he goes, whenever you want, I can help you, you can help me out, always, he's really good close friend, brother, he's
yeah.
really nice.
He's definitely someone you need to keep by, and then you've got Melvin as well. Uh,
Yeah, Melvin,
such
you guys all have talked to me and kept me in good spirits, and I honestly, I can't ask for more than that. Like it helps keep my head straight.
human connection. Human connection is no different to what we give what we give the animals, but sometimes I feel like we forget to give it to each other. Even
Yeah,
we don't know. You know, we're so quick to help a dog we don't know, but we won't give that compassion to a human we don't know. It's all
Yeah,
about
that's exactly how I feel, because I'm like, that's where we as humans sometimes lack consideration or feelings for other people, and we just judge. We just
yeah,
judge. And that's exactly what a lot of people do with dogs. They just judge, or they
it,
expect the dog to know what to do.
yeah,
And the dog works for you. Just
yeah,
like how we work for our own. They can't do that though. We
yeah,
have to teach them. And that's
exactly.
exactly what we do with our kids. We got to show them.
And our other humans, like, reach out, make that connection. Me and you, we come from completely different
Yeah.
walks of life, but we have so much in common. My kids
Yeah.
got autism, like, we have so much in common, but unless we make that connection and start talking to each other, it's crazy. Because 'cause I'll go out for dinner with Isaac and Melvin and the guys, and at the end of it, even though they've spent time in prison, we have so much in common where you would think that you don't have anything, but when you get
Yeah.
down to the nits of how it works, we're like, wow, like we're really quite similar.
Yeah, and that's the thing is a lot of people just we're like books to them, just
Yeah.
like dogs. We're just like books. They judge a book by its cover until you really get to read it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how the energy shifts.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. And how's it I know thank you for being so open at the beginning, but how's it been with like him mentoring? You said he helped you with issues with your partner, or your
Yeah, he's
baby mom.
actually he's been really there to talk to me and guide me through it, kind of, cause he kind of sees where I'm at, and he knows that I struggle. But there's times where we'll sit there, we'll talk, we'll be with the dogs, or we'll be out, and we'll have a good deep conversation, or even at the yard, like we'll be right there chopping it up, and he'll give me advice, and then I as a person have to sit there, understand, you know what I mean? I could either take it or I could blow it off, and that's
Yeah,
exactly what I do is I take it in. You can only lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink,
that's
you know?
right.
And that's exactly where I'm on, because I was trying to do that with my partner. I was trying to help. I was trying to do all this, but they were pushing me away. They weren't treating me right. They're being funny around people, but when we're alone, it's different. And that's why I'm like, I can't do that in front of my son. And my
Yeah.
son sees it, and he hurts more than me.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, it's tough, and it's tough with our little kiddos because they're so sensitive as well.
yeah, my son is very sensitive, and that's why I was like, for him, for me, we're not gonna do this. But he knows exactly where I'm at. He knows he could come over. He could do all that. But it's always decisions of the mother, and just I could only talk to her dad and do so much. But Isaac's been there to even help me grab my stuff, come back to my mom's. Like
Yeah,
just a lot of things. He's been around, to help me out for a while already. So I'm
I love
very I'm very grateful for that guy.
I love that, and I love that you need honestly, people don't have enough support to go deep because like I said, we go out for our staff meetings and we, I get deeper
Yeah.
with these guys than I do with, with some of my friends I've known for a very long time. So good, because it gets your head right and you hear from a different perspective. And like you say, someone can give it to you, but you need to be in a headspace where you can take their information because they might have a different perspective to you. And
Yeah.
yeah,
And that's a lot of things is I sit there like before I used to just, whatever. But I hit that part where I was like what, I think I was 20 years old or like 21. I OD'd 3 times, and I had to come back hard for my son.
yeah,
I never gave up. I never give up. Never give up.
never get, and that's so young.
Yeah. So that's why now I always think twice before I do something.
Yeah.
Like always. For my son, for me, everything.
Well, now you've got someone to live for. Not I mean, you should live for yourself, but now you've got someone more
uh,
valuable than yourself as well, so
yeah, and that's why I always say, like, I'm here for a reason, so that's my reason.
that is
That's
your
why I
reason.
stay up. When they tell me things, I
Yes.
keep going.
Yeah,
So
and now you've got all of us as well, so
yeah,
there's
that's what
no
I
getting
like.
rid of us.
Yeah, that's what I like. I'm like, dude, like I could talk to you guys and you guys like, you guys give me information, I figure it out, I calm down.
Yeah.
It's just a lot. It is a lot, but I love it. It's cool.
Takes a village. Sometimes you just have to move village to find the right village, but it takes a
Yeah.
village.
That's exactly how it goes.
And are you
And
still helping Isaac, build his truck?
yeah, we are actually we got the fuel pump going and everything. It turns on, but now we're trying to get a new fuel gauge to put in it so it could be on the right side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing that, and we fixed that. Um, Now
See,
it's
that's a
just
whole
the
profession in itself, like, that's great. That's you could go down the road of mechanics as well.
yeah, I actually do that on a side note. I do that. I fix a lot of people's cars. I
Yes.
I do foreign cars, American cars, Japanese cars. I do it all. I do it all.
Love
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Well, if you are still interested, obviously, in the dog training as well, Isaac's going to teach him everything you know, but potentially we could also look into trying to figure out where we can get you placed where you can get a certification.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
then
Yeah, that'd be cool.
even with getting jobs and stuff, if you're a certified dog trainer, you can do that at weekends, you can build your business. It's always great to have.
Yeah, and it'd be on my time. That's what I like too, is because I like to go out and be able to just walk and have my own time. And right there when I'm with Isaac, I feel like I can do that from the morning till whenever I want, you
Yeah.
know? And I
It's like
like it
you're
because
working, but you're not working.
yeah, and I'm there from like 8 till about 1 o'clock sometimes,
Yeah.
2, 3, and sometimes we stay there, go back and forth. Boom, 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 boom. We'll go to my house, his house, work on truck, work on this car, go dogs, go there.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
always carry a dog with us.
Yeah, because it's funny, sometimes dogs need to for training a dog, sometimes the dog needs to do nothing, but that's
Yeah,
training. So it needs to be able to sit in place that's having a job, like teaching it,
yeah,
hey, you don't need to be 100. You need to be sitting and watching me do something and control. That's actually dog training. It's great.
yeah. That's how great it is too, because a lot of the dogs, that's what we got them to do. As especially like when we're there at the house and we're breaking down the log, or we're right there watering plants, organizing stuff, just fixing stuff, whatever. All the dogs half the time will sit there and just mm, mm, mm.
Yeah. They
And
can't
then
be jumping up trying to grab what's in your hand, like
yeah. Or like when I walk up, or when I enter, they go berserk because they just want the attention. Oh my god, he's here, he's here, he's here. And I'm like, yeah, I'm back. Even Isaac, like, he walks in and I'll be cleaning whatever, and finally I get him to settle down, and he walks in, and then they're all,
Yeah,
and then
I know this guy. I smell him
yeah,
a mile away.
and
Yeah.
once we're all like, shh, shh, they're all, "Hmm, hmm." We're like, "Oh, okay." We're like, "You guys listen? All right, you guys can come out for a little while, you know?"
Yeah. Back to work.
Yeah,
Okay, you guys have remembered what you need to do. Bring your energy down now. You can come out.
yeah, and a lot of time too when I go and like I'll go there to clean the dog, like to clean wherever they're at or water them down. Like sometimes because they get hot, so they'll
Yeah.
sit there, and I'm like, okay, I'm all, what do you want? Sometimes they'll literally jump on the thing and tell me like, I want the water hose. Like like that, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I'll spray them with the water hose, and they like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they get
Especially
all
with the heat
wet.
out there. It's so hot where Isaac is.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Barberry, he
Mhm.
loves the water.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. I've seen
the
that one.
the Labrador, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves the water, like,
That's
I've
Isaac.
wet him. Yeah. He doesn't hesitate when the water comes around, you could wet him if he's barking too much, and he'll turn around. Yeah, do it again. And I'm like, bro, I'm like, what the heck, man?
Bobby's
Yeah.
classic. Yeah.
You can't even get him in trouble because he likes it. So we're like, oh, what the heck?
Yeah. See
And
the
we're
way
like, you want to be like
you let the
you-
dogs look. This is passion. This is passion.
yeah, yeah, and that's why I love it because I'm like, dude. And then Bonnie, like Bonnie, she loves me. Like I walk in, Bonnie right there cries, and then I'm like, oh, mom, what's wrong, mama? And she'll I go in there, I pet her, she'll sit there, she'll wait for me to open the door, and then I open it because I'll tell her, watch out, mama, scoot back, sit down. She'll
Yeah.
sit back, sit down. Then I walk in there with her for a little bit. She lets me give her fresh water, her food or whatever. And then she'll wait for me to be done what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then she'll sit there. And then I'm all, okay, come here, mama. And then she'll jump on me, act all crazy, love it. And
That's
then I'm
good.
all,
See,
yeah,
you're training already. You need well, we need to try and fix you up with getting you certified so that you are a
yeah,
real dog trainer.
yeah, that'd be awesome. I like that. I be
Yeah.
telling people already. I go, dude, I'm a dog trainer, man. I go,
You
I've
are.
been over there. I broke up 2 fights. I've been there, done that.
Yes, yes. And you're with the best. You're learning from the best. There's no way you
Yeah.
can't be a great dog trainer.
Yeah, when I'm out with Isaac and we're walking the dogs or whatever, they go, "Hey, you're the dog man, right?" It's Isaac, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's right, Isaac." I'm like, "Heck yeah."
Isaac's the dog man. That's because Isaac, well, he walks with so many dogs.
He does. He walks with like we literally like I'll have 2 or 3 sometimes, or I'll have like one of the big ones, and then
Yeah.
he'll be right there with like 6, 7 of the other dogs, and I'm like, "Dang, man." And he's like, "I give you this guy though because he be giving me trouble sometimes." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Different
So we
energy.
just sit there. Yeah, he's like, "You gotta train him." I'm like, "All right, I will." And then so I'm sitting there working with him, bang, bang, bang.
It's
But
right, but
yeah,
different energy, he might respond better to Isaac can tell you what to do, and your energy might just click it into place. Yeah.
yeah, cause it's really cool. And then the other dog, I forgot what dog it is. Athena, Athena. Oh my gosh, she's such a sweetheart. She's such a sweetheart.
I
She
love how
literally
you
waits.
know all their names. I hope the rescues are all appreciating that you know all of
Yeah,
them really well.
yeah. Like I don't May May. There's Blue. There's Canelo. There's Tiny, Bonnie, Athena. Like I said, what's it called? Kayla. Uh, what is it? The other one, Molly. There you go. I love Molly. She's such
I only
sweet
know
too.
Isaac's own personal dogs like Jet and Jeddah and
Yeah, Jetta, Jade, Jet, all
yeah,
of them. Linky, like
yeah.
Link. I love Link. Link's cool.
Everyone loves Link. Yeah.
Yeah, I. It's funny because when I walk in, Link and Jade will fight over me.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that.
Yeah,
I
I
love
go to pet one. And then they're all
Gets
and they're all
jealous,
trying to
get
bite my
jealous.
hand. I'm like, oh,
Yes,
you
yeah.
guys are crazy, man. I
Well, we
love
need
them
to
dogs.
I need to yeah, I would definitely look into it and I'll speak to Isaac and we'll work together on trying to figure out getting you set up with someone who can get you certified. Maybe that can be Isaac himself. I'll look into that.
Yeah,
But yeah, this has been a great chat. Really
yeah, yeah. It's been
I
amazing. I
want
like
you to
it.
keep up with Melvin because Melvin's got his. Are you in his program for his new dog training program, God First Dog Training?
I've heard of it, but I'm not in it.
Uh,
I heard of it though. But
let's
yeah, that's it.
speak to Melvin. Get you some mentorship with his dog training program.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually going with Isaac tomorrow, so I will talk to him about it too tomorrow, or maybe even today. I might see him later today.
That'd be great. Talk to him.
Yeah,
'Cause Melvin is and as dog training is very about the person first. So get your head first, which honestly, between Isaac and Melvin, they're going to get your head straight.
Yeah. I know.
And then control yourself. Yes.
Yeah, they're very vocal, and I like that. That's what helps is because they're not saying it just to say it though. They're saying it because it has meaning to it, and they want you to pick it up. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Well, it's been really great talking to you. Thank you for your time. We're going to keep in contact because now that's it. You're
Yeah.
in, you're one of us. So including me, I'm always texting.
Yeah.
How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, I'm gonna reply even if I'm at work. It might take me a little while, but I will reply.
Exactly. Don't worry about that. But if you
Yeah.
don't reply in a couple of days, just know I get worried. And then I start texting everyone else. Have you spoken to so and so? Have you spoken to so
Yeah. Yeah, if
Don't
not, I'll
panic
call
me.
you.
Don't leave me too long.
Yeah, I won't, cause if not, I'll call you. I'll be like, "Hey,
No,
I'm still alive."
exactly. I'm like mama bear to everyone. So like,
Yeah. That's good. People need that sometimes. They really
exactly.
do.
Well, it's been great talking to you. And yeah, we'll keep in contact. And hey, maybe we'll get you back on and we'll do an update on where you are. Maybe you'll be a dog trainer or a mechanic. So let's
Yeah.
do another one.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. That's cool. I'm looking forward to it too. I actually like this. It's really cool. This is nice. I like this.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad it's worked for you. Well, thank you very much. And we shall speak to you soon.
Okay, thank you too, Vix. Thank you.
You've been listening to a Dogs Train Home podcast, where every story reminds us that second chances are real. Not defined by time, the podcast that gives space to voices often left unheard, especially after prison.